guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just playing around with makeup again. I don't know, I just felt like doing a look with some blues, neutrals. We'll see how we go. I'm going to put some ears on today because I thought ahead this time and I brought my Mickey Mouse ears. Right, so we're going to start with the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer, and just taking a pea-size amount, and we're going to put this all over my face. Do you like my mirror? It's a koala! I thought that was so appropriate. Right, I'm going to do my brows and carve out my brows off camera, and then we'll get straight in to the eye look. I'll do my face last, I think, today. I feel like mixing it up a bit. Okay, now I look like a little bit of a crazy person with both eyebrows down and them carved out. So what I used for my eyebrows, for the whole brow, I used an Anastasia brow powder. I'm not sure what the shade is, but it's part of like the blonde one. I think it's like the darker blonde one. I'm not sure what the shade is though. And in the tail of my brow, I used Kabrow by Benefit in the shade 2. And then to carve out my brows, I used the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Snow. I'm going to try and stick to one palette this whole tutorial, and I'm going to focus it over the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. This is probably one of my favourite palettes of all time because the colour range is just out of this world. I'm going to zoom you in on one eye just so you guys can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. This is a little more up close and personal. I'm going to take a light brown shade and I'm going to put that in my crease area and just buff it in. I'm going to take a darker brown now in my crease just to give it more definition because the shade is not doing it for me completely. Yeah, I just want it a smidge darker. I'm working it quite up high so it makes a nice fade. We're going to do a bit of a darker colour on our outer V because I'm going to put a pop of colour in my inner corner, like half of my lid. So I want to make this nice dark and smoky and then make the pop of colour like really pop there. So I'm taking yet again another brown but a little darker. I'm going to start patting the colour in, as you can see. I want to focus it more right in the crease, so I'm not going to blend it upwards. I really just want to focus it on the outer portion and like bring it in like right here. So now that we've placed the colour there, I'm going to take the first colour that we used beforehand and taking the floppy brush again, and I'm just going to blend out those edges so we don't have any harsh edges and just make sure it's all seamless. Okay, now that we've got that all done and put on our face, I'm going to cut my crease using the Too Faced concealer we used before. I'm just putting some on the back of my hand and taking a small little detail brush, we're going to cut our crease. I'm quite happy with that. They're not perfect, but better than nothing. I am taking the shimmery turquoise blue. Looks something like this. We're going bright and colourful today. And I'm going to put that where I cut my crease. So we're just going to do that. Just press it in. Right, so now you have this horrible like division between the turquoise and the brown. So we want to try and fix that. So I'm going to do some of the darker brown. And we're going to diffuse that line between the turquoise and the brown that we did. Take the brown that we used on our outer corner. And I'm just using the fluffy brush. Diffusing it like so. That's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay, I want to add some more glitter because I'm kind of like, I like this shade and it looks really pretty, but I feel like it just needs a bit more pizzazz and sparkle. But we're going to use the Too Faced glitter palette, and I really want to use the color Splash, which is this one, over the turquoise because I feel like it will just add something. I'm just going to press that in. Yeah, it's just adding a little more. Just a little more something something. Yeah, can you see it's more reflective? That's what we want. Oh, yes, okay, now I love it. I look really crazy without any face makeup on and just like full glam on my eyes. So for my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Super Coverage foundation in the shade True Ivory, and we are going to do our foundation. It's like Flashback Mary. Why do I look like that on camera? I don't look like that in real life, I promise. Okay, I look like a ghost. I don't know why, but this lighting is making my face just look like my sheets. I'm going to take the Too Faced concealer again, and I'm just going to do probably like one dot just because I don't need a lot of concealer. Today to set my face, I'm going to be using the Jurlique Silk Finishing Powder, and I'm just going to put this all over my face because I want to set my foundation. It's hot today, so I need to set that shit. Okay, I need some serious bronzer. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the shade... This is just like the normal one. It's not like the milk chocolate one or the dark chocolate. And I'm going to bronze my face because I look sick. Not in a good way. See, it just makes such a difference. Guys, I look so much better. Bronzer is like my favourite product. Right, we're going to go and finish our eyes. So on our lower lash line, I'm going to put the first colour we put in our crease. And I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and just run that on the bottom. Mascara time. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because it's my favourite and I'm going to continue using it. I would do falsies, but I have realised that I don't have any false lashes in the house right now, which is shocking. 3 more steps and then we're done. Highlighting time. So today I'm using the Chi Colossal Glow Illuminating Palette, and I'm going to take the shade Earth, which is this one right here. I'm going to highlight literally all over my face because I'm addicted to highlight in the best way possible. Lipstick time. This may be a little too dark, but we're going to try. The lipstick I'm using is by Nude Stick. It's the Magnetic Matte Lip colour in the shade Boho. And we're going to put that on our lips. Oh, that's actually like the perfect shade. Right, I'm just going to take a bit of a lip pencil and just like fix up the edges because it's kind of hard to work with. Last step, which is probably my favorite step, I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the shade Pink Light, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. Okay guys, and that completes the finished look. I actually really like it. I really like the pop of colour in my inner corner. I think it looks really cool. I'm really obsessed with the way it turned out. You'll see more of these types of videos and hopefully some more fun videos to come. I do have a couple planned, which is really exciting, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully I'll see you guys sometime next week. Bye!